Good evening, everyone. I made it home. I made it home for a short ZATSUDAN. So good evening, everyone. I know I sound tired. I am tired. I've been working since 9 a.m. all the way, and I've just been helping out everywhere. Today my back hurts like crazy. I've been hunched over like just preparing like baked stuff and all that. I've just been hunched over the entire day. Now my back hurts, but it's always good to see you guys after a long day. So I'm just gonna chill a little bit because I promised you guys that I will be doing a ZATSUDAN on my schedule, and I don't wanna change my schedule with no reason. And I thought if I am able to get through with a ZATSUDAN session, even just a short one, I'm just gonna go ahead with it. Actually, I feel I was prepared to continue planning the itinerary tonight, and I was going to to talk to you guys, so I plan along the way, and we just chat. But I don't think I can stay up past 11:30. I got home around like 9:30 p.m. actually. Yeah. BGM slightly loud.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. I'm so sorry.
Ha.
Okay, is this better? And thank you, Kuma. Thank you so much. Thank you, Feluca. Thank you. Welcome, Bobin. The chipper BGM. The chipper BGM and dead tired warden. What a combo. Yes, I am. I'm dead tired. I'm dead tired. Nana, good evening. I'm sorry I don't sound excited, but I am excited to see you guys. I am just horribly tired. Like, imagine waking up at 7:30 a.m., prepped, got out of the house, went to work, and then for the whole day I've just been hunched over trays and trays and trays of bread. Just preparing them. I'm so tired. And because we were short on manpower, we actually didn't even really go for a break. Not a proper one. Like, I basically just got a bowl of noodles from next door and just kind of slurp it in the corner, like 2-3 slurps, and then I go back to work, and then after doing some stuff, go back there, 2-3 slurps. That's how today's been, and I am so tired. Yeah, the upside is that it becomes soggy, very soggy. But the downside to that, I was super hungry. I hope you'll get a good rest after this stream. Thank you. I wanted to put in like a chipper BGM just so it could perk me up a little, cause like like I'm gonna fall asleep. I might just fall asleep on my chair while waiting for the stream to start. But yeah. So what should we talk about, guys? I talked about my day. How did first day of the week go? Sleep along. Wait, would you guys actually want to do a sleep along? Like, how do sleep alongs work? Like, we just sleep together. that it? We should talk about your Hold My Hand cover with Mana-san doing the nothing beats objective. No. I have family coming, so not good. Why? Family is good. Unless you don't like your family. Then I guess that's okay. I mean, okay, to be fair, Chinese New Year, I always have extended family coming over to our place. And it wasn't exactly enjoyable for me. So I guess I get it. Yeah. I prepared some topics for tonight. Actually, I wanted to talk about the 7-month, or as we call it, the Hungry Ghost Festival, because it started and it lasts for a whole month. And the funny thing is, the Chinese Valentine's Day is also somewhere in this period as well. So I don't know. I don't know how it works. Celebrating Chinese Valentine's Day in the Hungry Ghost month. I don't know how that works. Maybe we could combine the two elements together. I don't know. Yeah, Hungry Ghost Festival is a thing here in Singapore. And because we're such a small... Okay, I can't really say it because we're just a small country, because the air ozone layer just is kind of shared with the entirety of the world. Am I making sense? Is it just tired me talking? Okay, so what I wanted to say was, well, you know, during Hungry Ghost Festival, people, especially Chinese families, they would burn things. They would burn like hell notes, like hell bang notes for like people in hell. I don't know why they're burning for people in hell. Like, why is it called hell notes? Like, they just assume the family members are down in hell. I don't know. I don't know. Brain Spy, good evening. I'm the Hungry Ghost. Yeah. So basically, all the Chinese families, they're like kind of burning joss sticks, joss papers downstairs, and it's very, very hazy and smoky. Very. And I don't live particularly on a very high floor, so I'm not gonna be disrespectful to the festival because my family used to follow the customs, but I think we prefer to do it in a more civil way. Yeah. The burning is done... No. The burning's done outdoors. But the smoke usually... The haze, the smoke, usually all comes through my window. So that really sucks. And because I stay in an HDB flat, it's a flat, so it's like a shared housing, right? So I stay in an HDB flat in Singapore. My neighbors are just directly across, so I have neighbors, yes, and my neighbors are nice people, but during this time, they would burn the stuff right outside their house. They have this specific bucket, pail, sort of thing. So they'll just set a fire up in there, and then they'll just throw the joss sticks. No, not the joss sticks. The papers, the joss papers in. Yeah, and it's just right outside our house. So, yep, that happens during this month of the year, this time of the year. Yes, Hungry Ghost Festival. So I guess like it has something to do with the whole like in Chinese mythology folklore, I don't know, Chinese believe that everybody would just go down to hell at first, okay? And then the king of hell would kind of judge everyone by their past like sins and good deeds and all that. And if you've done more good deeds than like the sins, you go to heaven. Yeah, so everybody goes to hell first, I guess. My brain, the cog wheels in my brain are slowly not functioning. Gates of hell open and spirits get to lepak in the living. Lepak kind of means like relax, chill. So we're having a lepak session right now, guys. Yeah. So basically they go to hell to be judged and determine whether they should stay or go to... Yes, exactly. That's how it works. And if you've seen... Okay, in Singapore we have this place called called Hopar Villa. And they have this 18 levels of hell exhibition going on there. Like it's really cool, but also very scary. I went there as a kid and I got emotionally scarred. Mentally and emotionally scarred. So they had this exhibition over there and they had like dioramas of what life-size dioramas of what hell would look like. And like the different, like every different level of hell, you receive different levels of punishment. Yeah. Yes, they depict scenes of torture in hell. And I was like, okay, as I slowly grow up, I'm gonna be a good person. But I feel like I've laughed at so many things and done so many things that would make me go to hell. I think. How about tonight's ZATSUDAN? We share ghosts, IRL crime, and ghost stories. It's actually a taboo. It's actually a taboo to do that during Hungry Ghost Festival because it's supposed to be the spookiest month for the Chinese, for the Asians, and there's like a whole bunch of things that we cannot do. Like, for example, during this period of the year, this month, we cannot hang our clothes outside. We cannot what can't we do? We cannot bring umbrellas indoors. Like, if you've used an umbrella outside and you want to dry it indoors, you can't do that. You can only leave them outside to dry and close them outside because it's believed that a spirit might hide under your umbrella. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by a YouTube short with elephants getting pedicures. That's okay. That's okay. Justified. I would get distracted by a YouTube short about elephants getting pedicures. Yeah. Did you know that most Christians believe in a version of hell based on fanfiction written by Dante? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Will the ghosts eat the clothes? No, the ghosts will not eat the clothes, but apparently because ghosts are kind of free floating, free roaming, they might get caught. In between your clothes, I guess. Cross, good evening. I am super tired right now. I'm actually half sick. I'm running like a... I can feel the fever coming. I feel very cold. When I was showering earlier on, I turned the water up to almost fucking boiling. My brother went in and took a shower after me and he was like, what the fuck? Yeah. And I could hear his agonized what the fuck coming from the bathroom, so yeah, that was how bad it was. What kind of dumb spirit hides under an umbrella? Shh! We're not supposed to call them dumb! Instead, in fact, during this period in time, we're not even supposed to call them ghosts. We're not. A boyfriend? No, not my boyfriend. My brother. Not my boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. What the fuck? Okay, so during this period in time, we're not even supposed to refer to them as ghosts. We're supposed to refer to them as our good brothers and sisters. Yeah. So, yep. You must be more tired than you think you are. I think we should all have an early night tonight, so I won't be doing that long of a ZATSUDAN. Just gonna be chilling for a bit. Maybe I'll end at 11:30 because I think that's how long my body would be able to hold up for tonight. I remembered a Brunei ghost story from my aunt suddenly, but I don't know if I should talk about it now. I mean, if I don't reply, if I don't go live tomorrow, you guys would know something happened to me. There's also, there's like a whole bunch of stuff that we can't do during Hungry Ghost Festival. We cannot attach bells or, you know, wear anything with bells on them because sorry, I am back. I'm back. Everything's fine, you guys. My data plan just whoop-de-doop for a bit. We're back. Oh my god, I am so sorry about the ad. Is there a way to remove them? Shh! No! They're not in my house. I'm scared. Spiritual intervention! Stop! You guys stop! Shh! No! I dislike scary stuff during this time of the month. Then again, I'm playing Soma. So, Joke's on me. Right, I was saying earlier on that we have like a whole bunch of rules to follow during this time of the month and this time of the year, and that includes you're not supposed to wear anything with bells, clothing that have bell elements on them, accessories. You're not even supposed to hang like a. Ideally, you're not supposed to hang anything with a bell on you. And then there's also the classic, you're not supposed to tap someone on their shoulder from the back. You can't do that. You're also not supposed to call someone by their full name because you don't want the ghost to be... My bad! You don't want the spirits to get a hold of your real name, your full name. The only ghost that I recall in my culture is La Llorona. Is that how I read it? I remember watching a movie about that, a horror movie about that. Yeah. I remember. Oh my god. That was the movie that me and my friends, we weren't supposed to watch that, but we got so scared, we ended up moving from our own movie theater because there were only the 3 of us in there, and we just went over to the next movie theater, and they were playing that. What if I have a bell fetish? Hypothetically. The ghosts in the room are like, why is she talking to herself? Now that's scary. If I act crazy, they might think I'm really crazy and they might not mess with me. Okay, good move. So I guess it's a good idea to be streaming this whole month. I still remember my parents told me the story of me playing with no one very late at night as a baby when they arrived home late. Man! Is it okay to jork? The fuck is jork? Jork it? Like pelvic exercises? Is that what jorking it means? What the fuck is jork it supposed to mean? Oh, that's jorking it? There's gotta be a better way to say that. Jork sounds so goofy. It's probably okay. I think they would understand. Maybe they jork it in hell too. I don't know. I don't know. Would you ever visit a haunted place IRL for streaming content? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I may look like I braved through like horror games on stream. I may look like it, but IRL, I am terrified. Yeah. I'm scared, like really scared, so. So no, not for content, especially not for content. Like if I had to go visit a haunted place for research, I might. But for content, I feel like it might offend them. So no. But I'm here and you're not scared. Well, because you're a hound. Like a spectre hound. So that's different. That's different. Dogs are okay. Got into a haunted hotel made during the 50s once. It was alright. It got renovated now. I cannot understand people who renovate cemeteries into homes. I don't think I can ever convince myself to live there. You know, if they, yeah. Because in Singapore, there's space constraint. Like, we're very small, so sometimes they have to make space for houses, and that's I think they do that sometimes. Not often, but they do that sometimes. And I sure as heck won't be staying in one of those. During the day, I think it would be a better time to visit. It's nighttime that you're screwed. You know, despite all that, I actually really enjoy, like, Halloween. I don't know, I feel like Halloween feels a lot less scarier to me, because everybody just dress up. Everybody gonna put on a costume. Why is it a thing to dress up during Halloween? You just gave me an idea, a cemetery resort. The cemetery doesn't have to be dismantled, it'll be part of the attraction. For anyone wanting a spooky vibe to their resort, I don't know if that is a vibe I want on a holiday. You know? Imagine going to a haunted apartment building, specifically on the 4th floor. Yikes. The number 4 is a very unlucky number in Chinese belief, or Asian belief, because it sounds like die or death in Chinese. Yeah. Oh, I just remembered another one. Another thing that you're not supposed to do during Hungry Ghost Festival during this month. You're not supposed to go near huge bodies of water, like the sea. You're not supposed to go near the ocean. You're not supposed to go swim, because that's where the water ghosts would get you. By water ghosts, I mean people who died because of drowning. So yeah. Halloween costumes were meant to scare away evil spirits. Now it's just another holiday. I don't know. I don't know how dressing as someone from My Hero Academia would scare away ghosts. I've seen so many people cosplay during Halloween. You're basically a big port. How are you gonna avoid water? Okay, like, we can't avoid water, but we're just not supposed to go towards them. Like, don't go into the ocean for a swim. Like, don't go to the pool for a swim. Just don't do any swimming. It's a superstition. It's mainly a superstition. The true meaning of Halloween is the free candy. Agreed. Although we don't do much trick-or-treating here in Singapore. It's not really a custom or a tradition. So, unfortunately, I haven't been to many. I think I've only ever been to one trick-or-treating. I've only ever had one trick-or-treating experience. Now I want to be in that podcast. There's so much superstition stuff to talk about to you. That's cool. That's cool. I'm actually thinking for Halloween. I feel like I'm gonna set up like a one-to-one voice call. So like for those of you guys who have stories to share, superstition to share, I think you guys can come on one at a time to, share. We can talk to each other, and all that stuff. Would make for a good podcast idea during Halloween. Which horror movie icon is your favorite or more memorable to you? Let me think. Sadako? Of course it's gotta be Japanese, right? Sadako? Or I think for the Western media, it's The Ring? The Ring? Yeah, I watched that movie when I was a kid, and it scared me. It spooked me so much that I had nightmares for 2 nights in a row. I think, if I remember correctly, I had nightmares for 2 nights in a row. And I couldn't sleep by myself in my own room. Good evening, Milk Tea Ryu. I want to play a game. Saw? Saw? Is that your horror movie icon? It feels weird that we're talking about this in September when it should really be done in October, mostly, but it is the spooky month for us Chinese in Asian countries, so yeah, it's fun. We can do this again next month. Did you ever watch the Sadako versus Kayako? Oh, I did not. I heard it was pretty cool. Some parts of it actually funny, but yeah, I wasn't expecting like a full-on spook battle. Oh right, I remember watching The Conjuring. I watched it in the theaters, and I had both my hands covering my face, and I was watching from like in between like the little gaps in between my fingers. Like I was just letting a little bit of it in, and I was so scared. I was so scared, and I didn't dare to go to the bathroom myself for a while. And I had to get my sister to go with me, and I made her stand outside the bathroom. So I told her, like, if I don't come out in like a minute, you're supposed to come in and see what happened. I think it's like one of the only horror movies I've seen at the cinema. Yeah, it's really good. It's good. It's very scary. And my all-time favorite, my all-time recommendation, Shudder. Thai. It's a Thai horror movie. Shudder always gets me. Very scary. No more. Like, after I watched that, I think I didn't take photos for a while too. Cause, yeah. Oh yeah, Shudder. Yeah. See. My people, right there. For those of you guys who have never watched Shudder, go watch it. It is incredibly scary. I don't recall if I've seen that one. I would think it's not. It would be pretty hard for you to find it in your country. I don't know if you would be able to find it, but if you can, please watch it. Or oh my god, wait. Horror movie watch along. Halloween. Let's do that. I'm gonna make you guys watch Shudder. I'm gonna force you guys to watch Shudder. Yeah. Friend group photos never felt the same for a while. Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah, how about that? You're sold? Okay, let's go. Let's do that. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. Maybe we can do like a 2-night Halloween event. So one of the nights we'll do a watch along, the other night we can do a podcast within the Hounds. So anyone who's interested to come onto the podcast can reach out to me, and we can set something up on the day. Soju during Shudder is crazy. If I drink myself till I'm numb, I might not be so scared. Yeah. I'll have to make sure that my sister's staying over that night, or I'm gonna be very, very scared of being alone in the room that night. I would be sleeping with my lights on. You know, because my sister's back and staying with me for a couple of days every week now, I don't have to leave the lights on during this time of the month. But I think maybe 2 or 3 years back, she didn't used to stay with us. Like, she moved out completely. So she stayed with her husband away from us. And every time Hungry Ghost Festival comes, I would leave the lights in my room on, because I am so scared. I was so scared of sleeping alone. They did a remake of Shudder? What? There's an American version? What? Okay, I've got to watch that one, and I have to compare and see if it's worth it. Eva and fellow hounds, what are your thoughts on the Final Destination movies? Okay, you know, I'm not scared of Final Destination movies. I just find the gore a little too much for me to handle. But I still kind of watch them. I still watch them. I don't know. Like, it's sort of a guilty pleasure thing. Yeah. Final Destination movies are so unserious. I love it. Fourth movie was bad though. I don't remember if I watched the fourth one. Which was the fourth one? Wouldn't leaving them on invite them in? Oh, you make a good point, Bobbin. What the fuck? You make a good point. Okay. Okay. Ooh, you make a good point. I guess I like to be able to see if anything even comes in. How about watching both the American and original version on the Halloween stream? I could do that, but let's hope it doesn't take too long. It's a movie, so it should be like an hour and a half each tops. If we still have time after whichever shutter we watch first, I think we can do that. I want to recommend 2 movies, Sinners and Bring Her Back. Okay, let me check it out. Sinners. Ooh, it's horror. Wait, how is it horror though? Oh, it's vampire horror. I'm not actually scared of like vampire movies. So yeah, I guess I can take that one. I think I'd be able to watch that one without covering my eyes. I heard Scary Movie is scary. Pack your bags and get out. You're not. No, you're not. You're not getting me with that one. What kind of a scary movie calls himself a scary movie? Bring Her Back. Okay, let me check Bring Her Back out. No, not bring him to me, bring her back. That's what I typed. Ooh. Oh, that looks creepy. That looks creepy. Oh my. Oh, this would feel like a good watch for Halloween. Man. There are moments where it's scary, others where you literally would turn away disgusted. It kind of reminds me of the feeling I had when I was watching The Exorcist. It's scary and it's also disgusting at the same time. This is a promising one. Thank you for recommending that to me. I'm gonna watch it. Not alone, of course. Ever heard of Suspiria? It's a horror movie about a young woman who is accepted by a ballet school only for her to find out something strange is happening there. The original is pretty good, and I heard the remake is also great. Okay, let me check. Suspiria. Oh wait, it's not spelled that way. It's spelled Suspiria. So instead of an E, it's a I. It's an I. Suspiria. Suspiria? Got some pretty solid reviews too. My. You guys have some really good recommendations. Oh, that's okay, Aaron. Thank you for recommending this one to me. Wow. Okay, I'm shutting down again. Uh, I haven't actually watched the Five Nights at Freddy's live action movie yet. Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know. I don't think I would find Five Nights at Freddy's scary. But it's got pretty fucking good reviews. So it's gotta be good. Huh. Like, I feel like if I bring my my young cousin to go watch it, he would be scared. But I don't think I would be. It's one of the very rare good video game movies. Yeah, it's usually rare. You're right. Five Nights at Freddy's. Someone asked, is Five Nights at Freddy's too scary for kids? And it says, Five Nights at Freddy's is generally not considered safe for young children due to its horror themes and jump scares. It is recommended for older audiences who can handle the scary and intense elements of the game. Not talking about the game, talking about the movie. For those of you guys who watched the movie, do you think I should, watch it with my cousin of, say, 10 years old? How did the second movie fare? Oh, the second one's not out yet. Oh, but it's coming. Your cousin should be fine, okay? Okay, I'm gonna introduce him to the world of horror movies, and I'm gonna be that cousin that's gonna be an asshole that's gonna traumatize him with horror movies. I heard Hereditary is a great horror movie. I think I've heard about that one before. That one looks very familiar. Oh yeah. I watched this one. Oh yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I don't remember how I felt when watching Hereditary, but I think I watched it before. Best Halloween movie is Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas is just so adorable. I have a huge crush on Jack Skellington. I used to have a huge crush on Jack Skellington. Yeah. And for a while I was obsessed with like skeletal designs and stuff because of that. It's good. It's good. Same. Yes. Yes. I know I'm not alone in this. Yes. Thank you, Nana. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel normal about it. 10 years later, he might be telling someone on stream that his aunt traumatized him. I'm not his aunt. I'm just a cousin. Not my nephew, just my cousin. But yeah. 10 years down the road, he might be telling someone I traumatized him. What an asshole I am. As Above, So Below. Yes, I've heard of that. I've heard of that one. I didn't watch it though, but A friend of mine watched it and said it was good. Here I am talking about horror movies when it's supposed to be a taboo. Now I want to make a tier list of horror movies just for me. Yeah, do that. Do that. Absolutely. You can send that to me if you'd like, and I can go through it. I can watch some of the horror movies on your S tier list. Yeah. Oh no, not Paranormal Activity. No,
3.
I watched that one, and it kind of scared the shit out of me. I remember watching that one. You know, I am such a, sorry for my language, I'm such a pussy, but I just love watching horror movies. But I'm really terrified. I'm really terrified of them. But I want to watch it. And thank you, Cross, for the prison funds. Thank you. This is fun. I'm glad I came online tonight. I'm glad I live streamed tonight to chat with you guys about all that. I was supposed to, I actually wanted to just, you know, bring up my PowerPoint and continue working on it while I chat with you guys, but I feel like I'm just way too tired to do it now. Way too tired. I like how your voice is back. Yeah, I am someone who gets excited very easily when I'm talking about my favorite topics. And for a moment, it felt as if my fatigue was gone for a moment. Now it's kind of slowly creeping back, now that I'm just getting comfy in my chair. Gotta go for a bit, gotta call some people because my mom wants to go out for lunch. Enjoy your lunch, Fall Great. Thank you so much for joining. What's the worst that could happen? Ghosts will haunt you. That means more person in hell's prison. Okay. See, I might run a prison for hell, but that doesn't mean I want any paranormal activities in my house. Yeah. There's a Canadian horror movie called Gate, which is known for its stop motion. Oh, now that got me interested. I love stop motion. Yeah.
Preference? Found footage or normal horror movies?
That is a very good question, and thank you once again for the prison funds, Cross. I like how he's so respectful whenever he wants to ask questions, he just donates. Thank you. I've watched this one found footage style horror movie, Taiwanese horror movie, and I can't say that I enjoyed it. Like, it's scary, it's unsettling, and it's got that closeness you feel, like that realism, cause yeah, Paranormal Activity was found footage, but okay, here's the thing. The two types. The Taiwanese movie that I watched called Incantation, that one's also kind of a found footage style horror movie, and the way that they did it, it was completely, the entire movie was completely filmed in like a video recorder, camcorder kind of vibe, kind of style. And so, like, if the person falls, the camera falls with it, with the person, and it's just tumbling, and you just get like sideways scenes and shaky scenes, a lot of shaky scenes. I get that they're trying to lean into that kind of realism, but it just makes me feel very nauseous. Like, I cannot see what's going on, and I want to get scared, but there's so much shaking that I can't even make sense of where the horror element is. Incantation was interesting, actually, but there's still something missing for me. 7.5 out of 10. Yeah. 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 Same. Agreed. Agreed. Like, it's a great horror movie. I still got scared from watching it. But again, I guess that kind of found footage style just turned me off a little bit. Like, Paranormal Activity was fine because it was sort of like nighttime security camera, home camera footage sort of style, which was stable, right? Kind of stable. Like, not a lot of tumbling going on, not a lot of shaking. You get what I mean, right? Thank you, Feluca, for the prison funds. Can you react to analog horror tonight? Analog horror tonight. As much as I want to do reactions, I feel like tonight is just not the night because I'm way too tired to give any genuine reaction. So, don't want to be looking up analog horror stuff tonight. Don't want to be reacting to it. But thank you for the donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Refund. Imagine using found footage horror for action. Oh no. Oh no. Well, okay. I might be sold though. I might be sold. Like, if you were trying to sell me a GoPro 3. GoPro 3? No. If you're trying, my words are not wording. If you're trying to sell me a GoPro and you're trying to convince me that it's good stuff, yeah, you can try and sell it through like the found footage horror movie, sorta. Yeah.
Not a movie. Have you ever heard of The Backrooms?
Thank you, Cross, once again. Have I ever heard of The Backrooms? The game? Yes. The meme? Yes. So yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of it. Although I've never really found myself in a backroom situation. Okay, maybe there was once. There was once that I did find myself in a situation like that. Okay, so a short story time before we call it a night. So I had a pretty interesting job back then. It was part-time. It was just a part-time gig, but I had a pretty cool job as a Google Map an analyst. Yes. So my job was to go to locations that the company selected for me. I was to go to this bunch of locations, and I had to turn on like this app, and I would have to walk like the entire location. So, for example, like say a mall, I'll have to walk like the entire outline of the mall, and I have to walk like the inside of the mall so that they can get like more accurate data of how big the mall is, how it looks from the outside, the shape of it, all of that. No, I'm not a... Okay, maybe I am an indoors Google car, okay? An indoors Google car, yeah. So, like, if you guys have ever accessed, like, Google Maps, you click into, like, say, certain malls, you can actually go in and look at the shops and everything. Yeah, that was my job. I would walk the mall and I would take pictures of those stores, shops, individual shops and all that, and I would send the data back to the company, the team working on it. So that was my job. And there was this one location that they gave me, and I don't really know how to explain it to you guys. It was sort of like a factory building, an office building, and like only a couple of floors were in use, and most of the upper levels were no longer in use. So when I got there, it was pretty late. It was evening. And so I decided to start from the bottom, which was a huge mistake because I didn't know how the building looked like at first. I didn't know that the rooms upstairs weren't in use. There was nobody. There was no one. So I started on the first floor. I started on the first level, and I was like, okay, working my way up. By the time I worked my way up to the floors of no one, it was like 7 p.m. at night, in the evening. And when you go up there, it looks exactly like I was in the back rooms. And it was dark. There was only like one single fluorescent lamp in the hallway. One. And so I took the lift, I took the elevator up, and as soon as I reached like the first unoccupied floor, lift doors open. I looked at it and I was like, nope. I decided to go one level higher. Open the lift doors open up, same thing. One single fluorescent lamp down the hallway, and that was it. And then like there were like rows and rows of empty offices and stuff. And I was like, yeah, no. So I called the company. I told them, is it okay if I continue this area tomorrow, because it's really dark and it's I don't feel comfortable to continue with this area. And they said, yeah, okay, you can continue tomorrow morning. So that was my experience. Nothing happened. It was just, even the elevator I was in was pretty scary. It was those huge metal logistics kind of lift, like an elevator used for delivering logistic goods and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I hated it, but it was a cool job. Big metal cage, yeah, sort of like that, and it scared the freaking daylights out of me. Hated every second of it. First three levels or 4 levels of the building were fine, you know, lights on, people were working in the building. And then come the 5th floor and yeah, bad vibes. Yeah. So that was my cool job experience. But it was a very tiring job. You just had to, every single day, you would just be given locations and you have to walk through all of them. So it was pretty tiring, but fulfilling and fun, somewhat. Big metal cages remind me of Lady Gaga. Still jealous she did a mayhem concert in Singapore. You didn't come? You know, the funny thing was, I went for Ado's concert, and Ado's concert was happening on the same day as one of the Lady Gaga concerts. one of her concerts. And so, like, the adult concert ended earlier. So me and my friends, we came out and we could hear the Bad Romance playing from her concert. It was great. But I hope that she does come to Singapore again someday, and then maybe Nana, you will be able to come next time. I would love to show you around. Okay. My brain is shutting down. My eyes are on the verge of closing. And after hunching over bread all day, I would like to lie down. So thank you guys so much. I am happy that I went through the idea of live streaming tonight, doing just a short ZATSUDAN. It's only an hour. I'm really sorry that I couldn't go on longer. I wish I could, but I'm still glad I did this. Came online and did this. And I'm so glad I got to fuck. I am so glad I got to talk to you guys tonight. So thank you to everyone who took time to join the ZATSUDAN stream tonight. This means a whole lot to me. So have a good rest too, everyone. I will be taking my leave now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my Stellar Blade live stream at 8 p.m. UTC plus 8. Alright. Have a good rest, everyone. Sleep tight. Don't or do let the hounds bite. It's up to you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone. And lights out. Bye-bye.